Hello everyone, Flame is back with the 11th episode of our Pokemon Yellow playthrough. Last episode we dealt with the entire Diglett cave stuff, we got the HM for Flash and went through the route before the rock tunnel. And we kinda talked about what's going to happen on the channel and stuff like that, and like later today I will post a channel update to actually get an insight into what's actually going to happen. What I plan for this episode is probably we will try and attempt to get through the rock tunnel. I hope we can. I'm not sure if we will be able to, but I hope we can. And then we will reach Lavender Town, I think it's called, or something like that. And I highly doubt. I don't think we will get through the entire rock tunnel, but especially not if DD is going to miss around attacks and getting crit in return and miss again, and I don't know. DD is apparently not very busy today at getting our adventure moving, basically. But yeah, we managed to beat that trainer, and as you can see, it's pitch black. You can get through without Flash, but you kind of have to follow along either you have to do like I did usually when I was smaller, like remember the way the route was, or the cave was, or basically use the, how to say it, the walls as a way of figuring out where you are, which can be kind of annoying at times, I suppose. But yeah, I mean that was the one interesting thing about Rock Tunnel, is that it required Flash at the time, and it was, for me personally, when I was small, I was like thinking it was kind of annoying because I didn't knew how to get Flash, so I was like kind of running around in the darkness, running around and not being able to figure out what way to go until I suddenly reached somewhere, and it would take like way too long for me to actually get through the cave, and I got super tilted at it. But later on, I have to say, like, it was a nice touch. Now that I'm older, it's a nice touch and it increases the challenge, but of course if you have Flash, it's kind of like any normal cave. And but I still liked it, and because of that, I don't think it should be hated on anymore. As you can see, the team is roughly around the level curve that's required, and Sparky really needs to get a better moveset, to be honest. It would at least help a lot if we got a better. I can't remember if it's level 25, I think it's level 24, 25, something like that, maybe higher, that Sparky learns Thunderbolt, which it only does in Pokemon Yellow. In Pokemon Red and Blue it doesn't learn the Thunderbolt by level up, which is kinda annoying, but also alright, I guess. Okay, that wasn't what I intended to do. Can't exactly remember what Pokemons are at every trainer here. Like now my memory starts having issues thinking, okay, can I remember exactly what trainer has what, or anything like that. But I remember, yeah, okay, I could have stayed with Sparky, but it's fine. Betty should be fine against this as well. A couple of body slams will probably do the trick. I would assume so, at least. Yeah, not a huge problem for Betty. Would have been good experience to have on Sparky though. But seeing as we don't have the Thunderbolt on, it could have been way more difficult than it needed to be. Can't remember, there's no item here either. I can't remember if there's any items in Rock Tunnel or not, or if they are all like hidden items. Switching Shell Shock up. the repel were off as well, so we have to put that up again. Let's see here. An Oddish is not something I want to have Shell Shock in against. Going to switch out into Zippo. I wouldn't be surprised if my team actually will be somewhat pushed at the end because of status conditions and a lot of battle and so on. And even though like Zippo is level 26, I kind of don't want Zippo to get too far ahead anymore because it's already like kind of in front of the others. But right now I'm considering Zippo is the best option I have against Grand's Pokemon. I'm kind of forced to use him. And Vinebeam shouldn't be in trouble for us here. Ember should do the trick and take him out. Yeah. I think Shell Shock evolves at level 16 apparently. I thought it was 18 for a moment, but that might only be in Gen 2, I guess. Actually, I can't remember. Start to have like different evolution times, and that can really like mess you up and so on if you remember it wrongly. But we have Shell Shock now. I kind of want to put Betty up front. I feel like I have to remember Repel. I feel like Diddy and Sparky are starting to fall behind a little bit, and I don't really want that to happen. But I'll try and find a way to get them trained up as well. I'm sure there are options for that. Betty should be able to handle this as well. Probably 2 or 3 bubble beams and we'll be done. I'll just do a body slam. Let's see here, Cubone. I'll just let Betty take that as well. Not like it's a huge issue or anything. And that takes care of that trainer as well. And we can move forward. Also, the other reasons why I wanted to have Flash is because I wasn't sure about how the quality would be like in terms of recording if it was done in dark, because people can't really see anything or anything like that. And because of that, I was like, I'm going to grab Flash along the way to just be sure that I have some kind of visibility in the cave for sure. That's a Geodude. It's a level 25 Geodude, which means it probably has self-destruct, and I hope that Shell Shock can one-shot it with Water Gun. I'm not sure if it can. It can't. We dodged the Rock Throw, which was really nice, and there should be some really good experience for Shell Shock. I expected it. I was like, maybe I can get around, but level 22 too bad. Can I run from it? Yeah. I knew there was like a secondary trainer with rock type, so I was like, I don't want to switch around or anything like that, just because having to go a little bit. But now I have to, because now it's a matchup. So I have to switch into Lily. Lily is kind of the best answer I have for a matchup at this point. The rest are taking too much damage from it. I don't think it will be a 2-shot. I can hope, but I don't think it will be. I think it will like survive with a sliver of HP. Yeah. The indicators in this gen are like kind of like a little bit off, but it's not a huge issue in my opinion. You just have to notice it basically, be wary of it. So next up is an Onyx. And I still want Shell Shock to get the experience from it, so... hopefully we'll be... maybe I'll be able to one-shot this one. I'm not sure though. It's level 20, it's not super high level. Yeah. Shell Shock got some good experience there. The team is starting to take some damage, so I'll probably heal up fast with a couple of super potions. Lily and then I'll put Didi in the front. We'll see where this takes us. And we go to the next level. I mean, yeah, okay, I'll do this. Because Shell Shock needs all the experience that I can give it. And rock types is basically like walking experience for Shell Shock because of the water typing. If I can one-shot that is, but as long as I'm like almost even a level, I should have a decent time at trying to make it work out. I'll go into Didi. I think Didi can handle it, I hope. And I'm going to use low kick to try and not miss apparently, but god damn it, Didi. Now he forced me to go into Betty instead. I was trying to go for the crit, or no, the flinch on the low kick basically. But instead Didi decides to miss, which is really unfortunate. Another Geodude. I think the last two Shell Shock can handle, if it's two Geodudes. It's kind of interesting that the wild Pokemon like Zubat was level 22 when the trainers around here are also like in the 20-ish or something like that, so I was kind of surprised about the fact that the wild Pokemon was so high level here. I don't remember that. But then again, I played Yellow a couple of times, but I've played the Blue version a lot more because I gave my original Yellow copy away to a friend and then we moved and I never got it back, so my friend probably still has the Yellow copy and it's really unfortunate, but I had the Blue still, so I played the Blue version a lot. Almost had the complete Pokédex at the time when I stopped, or when the Gold Silver Crystal versions came out, the Gold Silver ones actually. And I ended up transferring a lot of the Pokemon over to that version, or I think it was Silver I had that time. And then my dog found the cartridge and destroyed it, and I lost all my years of effort and playing, and I was really sad at the time because it was... I was really unhappy because it was like something super important, and somehow the dog got into my room and I don't know how, and I was just really sad about the entire thing because I had put a lot of emotions and time and effort into it, and I didn't want to just lose it because of my own fault, because I wasn't protecting it enough or wasn't putting it away or something like that. I can't remember if it put it away or not, but either way it got destroyed and it was really sad, and I cried, and I was like... Also because I couldn't, like, it was like, at the time it was my only Gen 2 game, so I couldn't really play Pokemon anymore or anything like that, aside from Gen 1, and at the time I had played like the Gen 1 games a lot, and I was like, I want to play the Gen 2 and I couldn't, and I think it took me like almost half a year or something like that to save up for Gold version I picked at that time. Even though I like Lugia more, but I found somewhere they sold the gold version and I had the money for it. I was like, okay, I'm going to buy it then. Not that there's anything wrong with the Ho-Oh or anything like that, but it's just something that wasn't really so perfect for me, but I managed to deal with it anyways. Oh, a Graveler. We can still just one-shot it with Water Gun. Yeah. Shellshock is also starting to like get to the point where he caught up to the team, which is really awesome. So the rock types are giving a good amount of experience. And the repel is off again, so we might as well put the repeller on again. I don't know if it's because the supers are like the highest level or whatever, but what can we put here? We are going to heal up DD as well. Not the max potion, super potion. Yeah, I might as well use one on... No. That's too soon. We'll see if we'll have issues here. I don't think we will, but it would still be nice if DD also could get some experience. But that requires DD not to miss low kicks the entire time. I can't remember what accuracy low kick has in this gen, to be honest. I thought it was 100% accurate, but it must be like 95 or 90 or something like that. Oh, a Pidgey. Sparky should be able to deal with that without any issues, I guess. Maybe a quick attack will hit me or something like that, but I hope Sparky can one-shot it. Sparky is nowhere near being able to one-shot it, but does get the para. And a quick attack should take it out at this point. Never mind, Sparky is weak. And Sparky took a lot of unnecessary damage from that. But we go to level 23 now as well. Meowth. That's DD. Based on the time that's left, I think we will not be able to get through the Rock Tunnel in this episode alone though. Which is kinda unfortunate. But it is what it is. I tried to make it possible, but it's not like it's going to be the end of the world or anything like that. We have plenty of time for getting through this playthrough anyways. Can't remember if there's no items. Is it really all like hidden items? In case if they are all hidden, I can't remember where they are, which is why I'm not trying or anything like that. Kinda want to give Sparky some HP back. Even though Sparky has hardly any HP to begin with, but we'll need Sparky for sure at some point. So there's the Geodude. Should be more more free experience for Shellshock, so that's always great. There's another Geodude. Should be a fairly easy battle actually for Shellshock this year. The only thing that can be annoying is the matchup, but at this point I think even Shellshock can deal with one, to be honest. Without much issues. We might run out of water guns though if it keeps up like this, which is not the best, but it just shows how many rock Pokemon Shellshock has beaten in this episode alone. So let's see here. Is there anything down here? Nothing there. Another repel is off. can't remember what this one has either. But I'll take the fight anyways. It's a slowpoke, so it was a good decision to go for Sparky. Maybe Sparky can two-shot it, I'm not sure. I can at least crit it. Confusion's going to hurt a bit. And quick attacks will take it out without much issues. Another slowpoke. I mean, I might as well let Sparky try and let Sparky get the experience, because I really want to have that Thunderbolt on Sparky soon. Another crit for Sparky, which is great. Made it a one-shot. And a third slowpoke. And a third crit there. So Sparky is really going for the win here. I can't remember what they all have. I know someone has a plant or has Ordish and Bellsprout, I think, or something like that, and I'll just try and deal with them as I come along, I guess. There's the Bellsprout. So I'm going into Zippo. And of course it's Trap, so that's going to be mildly annoying. Prolong the battle more than necessary. I'm not even sure if Ember's a one-shot or two-shot. It's a two-shot. Oh no, not the stunt for wrap stuff. Thank God it missed. Oh, and Zippo's fully paralyzed. I'm not going to do this. This is not something I want. That's the one thing I really hate about Gen 1 is like the para wrap thingy. Like, it just makes things so goddamn annoying and prolongs things way more than necessary. A Clefairy. If Diddy hits the low kick, it shouldn't be an issue. It actually survived. I'm surprised actually. Diddy has like a super high attack though. Then again, Clefairy is kinda bulky as well, so it's not a huge shock, but it's still there. Diddy is level 23, and I'm going to put Diddy in the front now, to be honest, because might as well, because I can. I think this might be the last battle, I think, before the episode ends. Yeah, it's 4. Normally I would switch out, but considering that Gust is not a flying type move in this gen, cool, I got critted by a Pidgey, then I might as well just go for this, and of course the Pidgey is going to do double quick attacks to just damage me as much as even possible. A Rattata, another quick attack user, wouldn't be surprised to also use quick attack. Never mind, it doesn't. Probably for a Hyper Fang then. Another Rattata. It's not an issue for DD though. And then we have lastly a Bellsprout, which is annoying to say the least. Going into Betty for that one, going to Body Slam it, and then that's hopefully going to be it. Yep. And that takes care of that battle. And that's also going to take care of this episode for now. So like and comment if there's anything you want to say or add to this playthrough, or generally like tell me or like what you feel like. That's pretty much it. And subscribe to the channel if you want to follow along on this adventure or other adventures that I have done or going to do. And that's going to be all for me today. So take care, guys. Flame out.